I will be a presenter today. I am going to be presenting Millennials and a new generation. So what is a generation? A generation is a social contort. It's people who are born in a amount of time, about 20 years, give or take, and they have shared membership, more or less. They have the same beliefs, the same opinions, and they follow the same people. Millennials. Who are they? Millennials are a group of people who were born approximately from 1984 until present day. They're the high school grads of the 2000s, and they have older parents, smaller families, and 40% of them are firstborns. So points of weakness. So when you think of millennial, what do you think of? Some think of tough to manage, entitled, narcissistic, self-interested, unfocused, and lazy. Causes. It can be summed up to 3 root causes for what I like to call millennial syndrome: bad parenting, technology, and environment. Parenting. Parents like to say you are special, you can have anything you want, even if you don't work for it, and you're perfect just the way you are. Now, this is what I like to call bad parenting. They teach that no matter what you want, you can have it. All you have to do is want it. That's sadly incorrect. In the world we live in, you have to work hard. But parents don't teach hard work. They teach individuality. They teach that you are special. You are a snowflake. And this destroys self-esteem. It causes an inability to admit fault, entitlement, and what I like to call snowflake syndrome, where you are as special as a snowflake. This is incorrect. People are willing to take your place every day of your life. Now the environment. The environment suffers from terrible philosophy, participation trophies, grades that were not earned, lack of realism, and deadlines are malleable. Now, terrible philosophy that has been accepted ties into participation trophies. Everybody's a winner. That's simply not true. In life, there are winners and losers. But today we're teaching kids that everybody's a winner, and this is not how the world works. Grades that were not earned, teachers are just giving grades to children who don't earn those grades. They don't want to deal with the parents. They don't want to have to deal with what comes after they give an F, so they give A's. A lack of realism. You can be anything you want. Kids nowadays think they can just do whatever they want just because they want to. That's not true. The effects: an inability to handle stress, an inability to manage time, entitlement, and not being fulfilled. Fulfillment is a tricky thing. In life, when you work for something, you feel like you've earned it once you've gotten it. And entitlement contradicts everything. You don't have to work for it. It's given to you. People give things to people. Kids nowadays think everything is giving, and they don't have any work ethic. Technology. Technology happens when people are addicted to phones. Phones are their life. Phones are their universe. And this addiction is not healthy. They turn to social media when they have problems. They don't have friends. They're addicted. They're lonely. They can't handle friendships. And cyberbullying is something that we have to deal with, when in reality, all you have to do is put your phone on vibrate and put it down. The millennial mindset is to have fun and make an impact, be likable. And while some of these idealistic characteristics are of the millennials, these are just simply inattainable. To make an impact, but to not have work ethic, impossible. To have fun, but not be able to reach your goals, is impossible. To be likable, but to not work on yourself as an individual, is impossible. Millennials, they have low self-esteem. They don't really have friends. They have no patience, and they have no work ethic. You look at schools, you look at colleges, they're struggling. They can't focus. They can't get the grades they want. They can't talk to anybody because they're so absorbed in their friends. So absorbed in their phones. Look at her. Listening to music. All the work. She's not doing anything. She doesn't work for what she wants. so she doesn't make an impact. The things we can do to help what I'd like to call millennial syndrome is we can develop steps to help them reach their goals. We can give them rewards that are non-monetary, give them leadership meetings, give them a flexible work schedule so they can work when they feel like they can do the most impact. Give them a casual dress code because of course they're millennials, they want to wear what they want to. And workplace team building so they know how to build relationships rather than be alone. And that's how we can help the millennials in their time of need. And that was my presentation.
Oh.